Batisi TV, Lawan Rashipi Daka Frank Yamaha, the Maxi Sports Scooter Arox 155, Ringkat Bakanet Foodish, Ordar Mapi, Ninwan Ramani, Hakir Dobying Jompi.
Everything you say to me, just one second to the edge. And all that's a break. I need a little room to breathe. Just one second to the edge. And I'm about to break.
Chief Minister ke Jala Meghalaya Conrad Kongkal Sangma haka hinyo turik unai wing arajar arpuar haka jingle yo kejat jong Mairang ula yo ber Plie pajba ka computer laboratory jong Mairang Presbyterian Science College Mairang ya kapala yo alingba ka Chief Minister's Special Development Fund jong usnam arajar arpuar kapala kon ndriu lak nyo jar praspa khandai pu tingka haka ni kasngi la sakhilang du MDC ke Mairang Nongklau constituency uba bats Cameron Tatiang nang tau MLA ke Nongstoin constituency uba Macmillan Bersat ki head officer ke Eastern West Khasi Hills district nolor kiwe ki bala syak hot ngubha u Conrad habakren hakani geski ulairo ay rukom pentrekam yakani geskim daka boong babun ki skim ki bala ay ki pajba don ki pentre baha don ki basu pentre kat ban biang bat kani ke computer laboratory bala pentre daka Mairang Presbyterian Science College kadai ke bala pentrai baha bat ke bada ihun shisha ban pej
Let's do it.
I must say, and I'm not saying this just because I just inaugurated this place, but I must say that I give a lot of schemes because of the position that I am in, and I get a chance to build a lot of roads and sanction different projects, and of course I get to also sanction different schemes under the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund. But there are different organizations, different individuals, different departments. Some do okay work, some do better, and some do really great work. And I must say that among the schemes that I have given, this must be one of the most satisfying ones that I have seen, not just because of the kind of work that is being done, but the kind of quality and the utility of the funds that have been given has been done to the maximum. So it gives me so much of satisfaction when I see the commitment with which the college is working and the principal and the governing body is working to ensure that whatever funds come in are utilized in the best possible manner. And I think that speaks about the functioning of the college itself. And so it really gives me a lot of satisfaction and a lot of pleasure to be here today to inaugurate this small computer lab, but a very, very meaningful one. And our founding principal had just mentioned that you require some other equipments to be placed, including a projector and other technology upgradation. Let me assure him and assure you that just submit the quotations to me and I will sanction the additional funds required for whatever additional equipments you require, including the projector that you require or any other equipments that are there. Please submit the quotations and I will be happy to sanction additional funds for those equipments also. As Bakharshing is, Bathangyu is a friend of late P.A. Sangma, I'm reminded of him today in this point because he was a person who was actually very, very, very passionate about education. So we, as his followers, we realized the importance of education only because he kept talking about it. And our policies today in the government are driven to a large extent by the seeds that he sowed in our minds about education and how important it is. And yes, it may take time, and things may not happen in a matter of days, but the change will come. And the biggest and the best investment that any government can do is investing in its people. And you should always believe that you need to have a long-term vision. And he used to always, use this very small quote, but a very meaningful quote. And he used to say that if your vision is for 1 year and you want to get fruits in 1 year or benefits in 1 year, then you should grow flowers, because flowers you get in 1 year's time. But if your vision is for 10 years, you should grow trees that bear fruit, because in 10 years you will start getting fruits. But if you want to get results for eternity, then you should grow and plant people. Plant people, because once you plant people, then you will get the results forever. And that is what education is. It's about planting people. And these are the locations and the places in which we plant people. There is no other way to bring a change in our society than to ensure that we give knowledge and education to our younger generation. And he was a very, very firm believer in science and technology also. He used to always want to see that our children should excel in mathematics and in science, and our children can. Science and innovation is the future for us. I'm not talking about Mairang alone, or I'm not talking about Meghalaya state. I'm talking about the world. The largest economies in the world today, you start off with an agriculture economy, you go on to a service economy, and then you go on to an innovation economy. And that innovation economy, the biggest economies in the world today are the innovation ones. Be it Israel, be it US, be it Japan. They work on innovation. And innovation is based on science, on mathematics, on technology. And that's the reason why Mr. P.S. Sangma, late Mr. P.S. Sangma, used to always stress on that. And his classmate is here, and that's why I'm reminded of all these ideas that he has put into our head. And they keep ticking in my mind, and they get converted into policies that we like to do, and we see results. And that's how we're moving forward. And that's when I was told that you require a computer lab here, I didn't take even a minute to decide that we need to go ahead with this. And I'm telling you now that we are ready to support you in every way possible. I've just received an application for grant in aid. Yes, I understand that you require the support and you require grant in aid and deficit grants out here. We have our small challenges as a government. We have over 700 applicants for ad hoc and deficit grant amounting to over 400 crores that needs to be sanctioned. And it is not a simple task for us. And hence we are working towards how to segregate and how to prioritize all these areas. And I personally am of the opinion that science and mathematics needs the priority and the preference in these areas. And hence we are working on it. I do not want to give you a false hope right now to say that I am going to sanction it, but I can tell you that it will be the most positive case out of the many cases that we are having of supporting different colleges. I think science and technology and mathematics is one area we'd like to support. And as a government, we face challenges, but in spite of the fact that even today, Government of Meghalaya supports and gives ad hoc and deficit grants amounting to 1,500 crores every year. That's almost close to 10% of the amount of expenditure we have for the whole state. We spend about 15,000, 16,000 crores a year. Out of the 16,000 crores, 1,500 crores goes only to granting aid. So that's the kind of stress that we are putting on education. We feel that that fund needs to be utilized in a much more efficient manner, and if done in a much more efficient manner, we feel the impact will be more. But these reforms take a bit of time, and hence I can only tell you that I will positively examine this proposal and would like to support the college in this matter, and definitely would like to work and see that we're able to take it to the logical conclusion. But as I said, the matter is very complex, and it requires a lot of work to be done in terms of the different criteria that we need to create and different subjects that need to be looked into. So therefore, it would not be correct for me to right now give a guarantee that it will be done, but I can tell you that if we move forward, and as and when we move forward in this subject, definitely the science colleges and the technology colleges are the ones that I would personally like to support, and therefore we would definitely examine this in a positive manner. But in the meantime, if there is any support that can be given from an infrastructural point of view, from my particular scheme of Chief Minister's Special Development Fund, or any other kind of infrastructure support, I would be happy to help.